that boom feels like a little much. You win every time.
Dominant force.
Well, then maybe winning should feel like less of an
Every
event.
time feels like the first time. Boom!
Yo, y'all up for some doubles?
Hey, yo, Lula, no, I'm not good at this game.
Yeah, let's go. I'm always ready to take the basketball team down a peg.
Why you say that?
Okay.
Because, you know.
I don't. Do you?
Yeah, they think we walk around like we own the place.
Because everyone treats you like you do. Boom!
Oh, I told you I was bad at this game. Now I'm starting to live up to it. All right.
I don't act like that.
Because you're new. You'll change.
Wait, you act like that, really?
Not yet, but apparently it's fate. But who am I to argue with fate?
Oh,
come
God,
on,
I
man.
love
Doing that.
Yes.
All right, look. Serious.
Big game coming up, boys. First game, right? You nervous?
Yeah. College is a new game. It's a big step, but my dad taught me to respect it.
Oh, Ellie, hey, we gotta get to practice.
Oh, that's because I was winning. You wanted to walk out like that?
What's your name?
Junior. Hey, what if we win this next game and me and you do something together?
And if you lose?
Then we don't.
Text me after your game.
So when's the wedding?
You was just scared to say so. Ellie.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's time for college basketball, and we have an exciting matchup on the way. In this game, we'll see the Gonzaga Bulldogs going up against the UConn Huskies. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
Junior, no good. Here's the break. Here's Levens. Off target with the three. And here are the Huskies. Outside Macy. On the wing, Junior. Back to Macy. Webb. Thompson. Defended by Levens. Just 5 to shoot. Porter. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
How about the Connecticut Huskies? 4 national titles for this small school on the East Coast. They won it in 99, 04, 2011, and 2014. Jim Calhoun built it from scratch, and they've got a heck of a pedigree now.
Now Booker. Levens outside. Pass to Torres. Back to Levens. Now Crawford. Clock at 6. There's the block. To the paint. Here's Junior. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup. And each of those titles special and unique in their own way.
The 1999 one put the team on the map as a major program in college hoops. 2004, they had a loaded team. Also, the women won the title in that same season. The 2014 title was special as they were a 7th seed and had to play themselves into the tournament. Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Thompson outside. Pass to Webb. The second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Gonzaga with the ball.
But, you know, he's one of the greatest players of all time as a former Bulldog, and I'm speaking, of course, of John Stockton, the Hall of Famer. He helped put this program on the map.
Stockton was dominant at the college level as a senior. Led the conference in points, assists, and steals. It's not a surprise that his was the first number to be retired by the program.
Pass to Crawford. Torres. Shoots the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Hey, everybody's shooting the three now. I mean everybody taking three-pointers, including Torres, showing you how lethal he can be from back there.
Here's Junior, and he converts the layup.
Works that one inside nicely.
Here's Crawford. Torres outside. Pass to Booker. Another shot. Crawford's shot is off. UConn leading. Thompson outside. Junior. Booker covering. Back to Junior. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and he'll go to the line. Gonzaga, without a doubt, is a basketball school. The fans up in Spokane love their Bulldogs.
You know, Gonzaga does not sponsor a ton of athletic teams, and there's no football there either, so basketball is indeed king. Clearly, all of the support that goes to the athletic program is prioritized with basketball.
And so here's Gonzaga. 8-point game. Outside Keefe. Riley. Hawkins. Covered by Junior. Here's Hawkins. Covered by Junior. And here are the Huskies. Here's Fletcher. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Riley. D right on him. From deep, Smith. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Pass to Hawkins. Keefe. To the inside. Intercepted.
You can just about count on one former Bulldog joining the league every draft. And Gonzaga's got an impressive roster of NBA players.
All time, the big name is John Stockton. More recently, Rui Hachimura and Domantas Sabonis. Some great talent always finds their way to Gonzaga.
Pass to Beasley. Over Keefe. Here's Fletcher. Basket's good.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Keefe with the ball. Down low. Now here's Riley. Guarded by Smith. Poked away. Stolen by Smith. Pushing it up. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And my favorite part of that fast break was the beginning. Smith's anticipation made that play.
And Gonzaga has possession. Trailing by 13. Outside Keefe. Pass to Hawkins. Outside Riley. Hawkins. Back to Riley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. From downtown. Hawkins can't hit.
You know, part of the reasons the Huskies have been so dominant is they've consistently had elite centers come through the program. Dominant big guys have anchored a lot of their success.
And Andre Drummond, the latest dominant big out of UConn. Often they'll be elite on the defensive end as well. UConn has had 2 college defensive players of the year who won the award a total of 4 times.
And the dunk by Junior.
And once Junior spots a lane, it's all over. Flies inside and goes right over the defense for a big dunk.
Nothing has come easily for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
And the Bulldogs call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Huskies with possession. 21-point lead. That's the biggest in the game. Pass to Porter. Now Junior. Booker covering. Outside Macy. It's stolen by Torres. Here they come. Here's Booker. And it's UConn with the rebound.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backcourt. And a freshman out of California, guard Red Thompson, not a major recruit by most listings, but he can play. Another solid young option for this team.
And Thompson a bit flighty on the court, or at least that's the scouting report. But which freshman players aren't like that?
You know, the coaching staff sees something in him, and they might be on to something here. You look at Thompson, they were very excited to add him to the list of incoming freshmen. I think he'll be a big part of what this program does and becomes the next couple of years.
Booker outside. Pass to Torres. Back to Booker. And here's Torres. Levens. He's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Daniels. Levens, left side. Booker outside. The 3 ball. No good there. Now UConn takes it the other way.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Junior no good. A difficult situation for Gonzaga. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The UConn Huskies, they find a lot of players from the New York area. It's a big pipeline in their recruitment process.
Well, a number of prep stars in New York have the dream of playing at UConn. It really has been a heck of a relationship. The city that never sleeps, speaking of New York, and the UConn Huskies basketball program.
To the middle. Goes back up. And there's the play by Webb inside. And Gonzaga has possession. Torres outside. Booker. Levens outside. And here's Booker. He has 5. On the wing, Torres. And once again off the mark by Gonzaga.
Something needs to change for them here. I mean, starting the half 0 for 5, that's not going to get it done.
Junior with the bucket.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Now here's Booker. And the shot goes down. Junior with it. Pass to Thompson. Back to Junior. Right block shot. And it's Gonzaga with the rebound.
And the UConn Huskies with a ton of players in the NBA. Kemba Walker, the big name right now, but he's just the latest in a long list. The team does a great job of identifying and developing their talent.
Pass to Porter. Thompson with the ball. Defended by Levins. Inside. And the basket by Macy.
Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
Gonzaga calls timeout. For the Huskies, guys, it's a lengthy list of active NBA players.
Because UConn as a program has done such an outstanding job of developing talent,
And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot.
On the drive, Junior's athleticism puts the defense off balance. They get sloppy, and he nabs a foul while getting the shot off. And if they continue their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff thinks he'll improve rapidly. The athleticism and skill, evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school.
Crawford's shot is off. And so here's UConn. Here's Smith. Offensive board. Porter up and in on the layup.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Levins outside. Pass to Hawkins. Levins. Now Jamison. Levins outside. Hawkins covered by Junior to the inside. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Bulldogs able to retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Levins. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And you know, the freshman from Newark, they call him Junior. He was a football player for a few years, but then switched to basketball his senior year in high school. Getting an invite to play with this program seems like a good switch for him.
And the ball goes out of play. The Bulldogs will have it. Gonzaga with the ball. And you see the talent that Junior already has. It makes you wonder why he didn't switch from football sooner.
And you can't ignore the strength that Junior shows on the court. The nuance of the game will just come with time. But this program sees something in him and feels he could be a blue chip prospect.
And the Bulldogs making a change here. Torres. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Webb. Now here's Junior. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Booker.
Well, you can see Junior's grit right there. His willingness to get physical, meet the contact, and draw fouls. That bodes well for his future and actually bodes well for the present, too.
And that one misses. And you guys, Junior being named a starter for this team right off the bat. Did that catch you off guard, or did you see that coming?
Well, there isn't a doubt that Junior will be great eventually. There's an argument to be made that he should have been eased into big minutes, but coach trusted the impact that Junior has on the floor from the get-go.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Riley double-teamed. Booker. Pass to Lane. Shot clock at 5. Booker. And it's rejected. They recover it, and they couldn't get the shot off in time. That's a 30-second shot clock violation. And the Huskies making a change here. And so it's UConn easily grabbing this one.
And it's interesting that they were able to win so comfortably despite an off game from Junior. He's got to be grateful to have that kind of talent alongside him.
You know, this one got out of hand, actually was a laugher, but his enthusiasm tempered a bit by the fact he knows he can play better. And, guys, I know he will.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
Good win, Junior. All I'm focused on is getting us to the tournament.
Hey, that's why we brought you here. Play the game the right way. Guys in this locker room, they really respect that. This team needs a leader right now. All right? Hey, listen. This team will go as far as you take us. I'm gonna need you to own that, all right?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Thanks, Coach.
My maker, here to ask for a favor. I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed, flashing lights and I pose. On the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming things. Days to days, amen. Never been on my level. Keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You, my money is flipping, these racks is tripling. Numbers don't lie when my ex on him.
Coach have to say.
Nothing really. He likes where we're at.
Those numbers up in your draft position gonna be sitting pretty too, right?
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football, basketball, anything. I don't even care if it's one of the top leagues. We're still talking about all-stars from every state, every country for the last 15 years. There is no let-up. You got to be ready for that.
Man, what makes you think I'm not ready?
Just asking me that question tells me you're not ready.
Because I'm not afraid enough?
That's better as a start. That's right, because outperforming just your teammates, that's not going to cut it no more, right? What happens when you feel overwhelmed? Because that's going to happen. What happens when you feel like it's just not clicking? What do we do then?
Work when you're on the clock ain't work.
Thank you. Okay, so you do listen sometimes. All right, not wasting my time. Look, son. Respect. Thanks, man. Look. Your ceiling is sky high. I believe in you with everything I got, but you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your talent. You gotta show commitment if you want to cash in on this.
I am committed.
All right, I believe that. I believe that. I also know there's always more for us to do. Always. Let's go.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's time for college basketball, and we have an exciting matchup on the way. Tonight, it'll be the Syracuse Orange going up against the UConn Huskies. I'm Forrest Hunt. Joining me are Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And guys, does watching these games take you back to your college days?
Absolutely it does. You instantly get caught back up in all the excitement, and it also doesn't hurt when those memories are taking you back to a championship season.
Yeah, you know, it does bring up some great memories, and it's always fascinating to see how much has changed and how much really has stayed the same, status quo, with these schools.
Now here's Miller.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Junior with the bucket.
It's all about keeping one's balance, like watching Junior accept the hit and still be able to finish.
And as great as the UConn men's program has been, it is just a small star in the galaxy of the women's program. You talk about dominant, excellent, championships, 11 titles, and always near the top of the polls on the women's side. They are unlike any other women's program in just about any sport.
Thompson outside. Pass to Macy. And here's Junior. Now here's Webb. Got it. Good job in the low post. And guys, with the UConn women, all those titles and also 6 seasons where they went undefeated, that's simply unprecedented.
And UConn basketball fans are just so spoiled between their men's and women's programs. All the titles, all the stars over the years. It's no wonder this school adores the sport of basketball.
Now here's West. Back to Miller. Over Junior. The shot, no good. And the Huskies going the other way now. Thompson outside. Back to Macy. Pass to Thompson. Junior. The rebound by Miller. Syracuse, you guys, no stranger to tough competition. They switched conferences back in 2013, and they've always played tough competition.
And the Orange aren't shy about wanting to play against the best opponents possible. The conference switch dampened some of their great rivalry games, but without a doubt, they are in one of the elite college basketball conferences.
Syracuse trailing here. West on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. James's shot is off. Inside. Junior with the bucket.
And making buckets inside. If you're Junior and you want to play in the NBA, it's one of the things you need in your game.
Miller with it. Pass to Wolf. Miller. From the elbow. Porter grabs the board.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And the dunk by Junior.
And once Junior spots a lane, it's all over. Flies inside and goes right over the defense for a big dunk.
They've been struggling here offensively.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
West on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Starks. And again, it's the Orange missing. UConn in the lead.
Well, you know, the Orange have one title for all their success in college hoops, and they've had plenty over the years. They got it done in 2003, crowned as champions. Melo led the way. It was an absolutely fantastic tournament run and really was a crowning achievement for the program.
So Syracuse going with an almost entirely new group here. And you guys, beyond Melo, there were a handful of other players on that team that would go on to play pro ball.
They beat some tough teams in the tournament as well. It was a long-awaited moment for Orange fans. Those who were around will never forget that 2003 team.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, I think most college guys understand they have to have a three-point shot entering the league in order to be successful. Good range from Dean on this one.
Junior drives in. That's another one for him. His 5th make and just 7 shots.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Now Nelson. Outside Sanders. Back to Nelson. The pass to Dean. To the middle. The jump hook. And it's UConn with the rebound. Here's Beasley. A nice shot by Junior.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
From deep. Nelson, no good.
Syracuse has one title to its name, but a lot of near misses, too. Clearly, you look at the tournament history for the Orange, a lot of highs and lows for sure.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Pass to James. Dean, guarded by Smith. Outside Nelson. Outside Sanders. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Junior with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. You guys, the Orange also winning some titles before there was a standardized tournament.
The school has claimed to.
Outside the arc. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Porter. Now here's Junior. Defended by Miller. Back to Junior. Thompson with the ball. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
And guys, Junior is as raw of a player as they get. He didn't start playing organized ball until recently, but this program believes in him.
And you know, he only played his senior year of high school as far as basketball goes, but that was enough to impress this coach to offer him a spot on the team. And you can see the raw athleticism and the skills are starting to come along nicely too.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Starks. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. UConn on D. Outside Miller. Wolf. Pass to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Back to West. And again, it's the Orange missing. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Huskies. They lead by 8. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
Well, you love the efficiency with which he produced his points. That's something scouts are looking for more and more.
Yeah, you know, it's great counting numbers. That's one thing. But can you create in the flow? Can you get quality shots? It does make a difference. Well, I really like the package that Red Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, can knock it down from outside or attack the rim effectively.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Outside, West. Wolf. Pass to Miller. Here's Wolf. Launches it. Red Thompson with the rebound. Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Miller. Back to West. Pass to James. Now West takes a 3. Junior grabs the miss.
You know, one thing that Syracuse has really contributed to basketball is their zone defense. As a matter of fact, it's hard to watch a team play 2-3 zone and not think about Syracuse. They played that defense effectively for as long as Boeheim has been the coach there.
For a long time, it was a hallmark of the Orange. The 2-3 zone forces teams to beat you from the outside as they crowd the paint. The Orange made it successful by closing out quickly on the shooters and never giving up those easy shots.
Here's Miller. 8 points for him. Pass to Wolf. West. Outside Miller. Back to West. And we're going to have a jump ball. They're tied up there. Outside, Smith. Thompson up top to the inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Always a good idea to go up strong inside. Junior draws contact and gets to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. I don't think there's any question about it. Carmelo Anthony, clearly the most famous Orange graduate, but you know what? There have been a fair amount of NBA players that have come from that program as well.
Syracuse will usually have a player or 2 that could play at the next level. Often they'll recruit players who will be great in college, and a lot of their best players have stuck around for 4 years because of that.
Timeout called. The Orange.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are big.
And stolen by Junior. Oh my goodness, what a slam from Junior. Where did that come from?
I did not expect to see that tonight. That was a dunk contest level throwdown there.
He pulled that out of nowhere. That's going to be on highlight reels for years.
The pass to Dean. Sanders, covered by Junior. Shot clock at 6. Dean with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Here's James. That shot off. Good see by Thompson.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Pass to Thompson from the high post.
You know, the Huskies have not always been a premier basketball program. Had success early on in the 20th century, but then burst back onto the scene in the early 90s in a big way nationally.
And they had a great coaching staff that led them from the late 80s into the modern times. The Huskies have consistently been a top team in the country. They've been a #1 seed in the tournament 5 times since 1990.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The outside, Nelson. Pass to Sanders. Nelson with it, guarded by Smith. Looking to end the run. Nelson, no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Orange making a change here. He's off on the second.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself out there. I love that.
Now here's Miller. Outside, West. Wolf. No good, and they can't put an end to the drought.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Syracuse now. Pass to Wolf. Back to Miller. A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans, who are so unrelenting in their support of their teams.
You got that right. These crowds stay amped up for the entire game. The dedication of these fans is truly second to none.
Yeah, you know, these fans will do about anything to fire their teams up and give them an edge. That's why a lot of these schools really literally think of their fans as the sixth man.
Count that one.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
West with it. He's against Thompson. Offensive rebound. Dennis, good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And it's Junior missing. And they're pushing it up. West for three. No good on the shot. And the Huskies going the other way now. Pass to Junior. Here's Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss them. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Stolen by West. A solo fast break. And it's slammed in by Miller.
And that's a good glimpse of Kai's tremendous court vision. Sees the open man and gets it to him before the D has a chance to react.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
First team foul. At the line for your Huskies. 2 shots.
Good on both. The spectacle of college basketball is certainly one of its big draws. These young athletes are giving 100% effort for every minute of the game.
That's why I think you get such an exciting pace for these games at this level. These players are really hungry to go out there and prove themselves on the big national stage.
Yeah, every player on the floor is looking to have a career-making performance. Who knows? Could be some NBA scouts out there in the crowd tonight.
First team foul.
And so it's UConn easily grabbing this one.
And you know, the tone was set, I think, at the defensive end where Junior's presence proved suffocating. Plastic wrapped tight. He made it tough for anybody to get a shot off.
A big shot blocking game, to be sure. And he wasn't chasing those blocks. Good discipline, staying down and forcing the shooter to commit before he ever left the floor.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Junior, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Saw an opportunity to make a big play.
Hey, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Felt like the right time to energize the team.
All right, you're going to have to make a decision about what type of player you're going to be, how you're going to represent yourself and this school. Would your dad have made that play?
Listen, Coach, if I stepped out of line and you don't want me to do it again, fine. I can make the adjustment.
All right, Junior, I'm going to tell you a story. All right, now I'm at my school. I'm bleeding our colors, but I lived on the bench. One particular game, everybody was in foul trouble, so I get tossed in. And I'm thinking, good, it's my moment. I'm going to give him the razzle-dazzle, behind-the-back pass, crossover, step back, up through the kitchen sink at it.
You showed out.
Absolutely. I wanted to show that I belonged in the rotation and off the bench. We ended up winning by 2. So I'm thinking, I'm on cloud 9. Life's complete.
Why do I get the feeling that this story does not have a happy ending?
Well, Coach pulls me aside and he tells me I'm back on the bench. He says we should have won by 10. But I made the game about myself, my ego. Every time I wanted to do something special or fancy, we dropped possessions. I was mad. He was wrong. But then I saw the tape. You know what happens next, or you're just tired of listening to me talk?
I'm not because I'm listening, Coach.
Look, Junior, win or lose, play the game the right way. Now, if you think that dunk was the right play, that's fine, but you're going to have to live with that, and there may be some unintended consequences. You got me?
smiling, huh?
Man, don't worry, don't worry about that.
She got you smiling.
Man. Here
Look
you
at
go.
you,
Here you
boy.
go. Hey, thank you for bringing me here. This place is amazing.
I come here every Monday when Madison's playing. So easy to get one-dimensional with like everything that we do, like training and film sessions and travel. And I just want to see so much that's out of that bubble, you know? Like I have to.
Yeah. Well, I haven't found that thing yet.
No? Why not?
That is a great question, especially because it's so direct.
Well, that's what college is for, right?
Yeah.
Figuring out who you are, and you're exposed to so much, just if you're open to it. Like all of this makes me so good at soccer in the long run. Like at least I like to think it does.
And you play for the Canadian national team too?
I'm an alternate right now, but yeah, every time I get in line and they sing, "Oh, Canada," I get chills. Like I can't wait. School lets me take assignments on the road as a special arrangement.
Hold on. No. If my memory serves me correct, you said basketball players get the treatment.
Yeah.
That's what you
Okay.
said, right?
Yes.
Basketball.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
just
did.
checking.
Okay,
I'm just checking.
but you know what I'm saying, right? Right?
Yeah, I do. Everywhere I go, people are asking me about the games, win or lose.
Especially lose.
Yeah, expectations are high, but yeah, I get it. The fans, they take everything so personal.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to filter out all that noise.
Yeah. I struggle with it sometimes.
Being good at this, it's a responsibility, you know?
Yeah, it's just all going by so fast. And I just want to appreciate this moment. So thank you very much.
Thank you too.